You know, Ruin May is doing all of this research on how to be an Aeon when she should honestly just be doing doctor stuff or whatever, because it's clear you can become an Aeon from doing absolutely anything and nothing. Speaking of which, let's talk about how IX ascended, because it ascended from doing absolutely fuck all. Well, you see, the thing is, we actually don't know how it even ascended, and it remains a mystery till this day. But I can tell you about some other stuff regarding the path by telling you a story. It all started with Duke Inferno and the Annihilation Gang. These bands of crazy decided they didn't value their lives anymore and wanted to be the first people to kill an Aeon, but they didn't have enough power to get to it. So they enlisted the help of another Aeon, Aha. And since we all know he's about trolling, he found their proposal hilarious and decided to give them some powers to go fight it for shits and giggles. Obviously, they got their shit rocked, and Aha was probably coughing up his lungs from laughing so hard. And then later on, Duke was killed by Acheron, and the Annihilation Gang split up. Before we get to Acheron, let's talk about the Self-Annihilators and the Doctors of Chaos. Self-Annihilators are those who accidentally step into the shadow of nihility and believe that life is meaningless when it comes to Aeons and walk a path of loneliness. The Doctors of Chaos are those who accept the path of nihility, but actually try to restore faith in people, including Aeons. So they try to prove to IX that there's good things in life, but clearly it's not working. But I admire the persistence. So since we explained the Emanators, let's get back to Acheron. It's been said that Emanators can draw out as much power from their path as they want. Now you're probably asking, is this true? Well, yes, but technically no. Think of being an Emanator as owning a credit card. For the first time, you may think you have infinite money, so you start buying expensive things. And as you're trying to buy that last item, your card declines. So you call the bank teller to ask what happened, and the bank teller tells you, well, dumbass, you've went over the credit limit, so your card had to be canceled because you went over the cap. So now you're in credit debt with no money, and you have to pay it off. Well, that doesn't happen to Emanators, but you get the idea. Now, why did I bring this up? Well, it's because Acheron is the exception to this rule. Now, you're probably asking why. Well, it's because IX has the awareness of a fucking baby, so not only does it not know it's an Aeon, but it doesn't even know it fucking exists, so she can draw as much as she wants, because they couldn't give a shit. I'm very convinced the universe decided to give a black hole 2 googly eyes and called it day. That's all for today. I'm expecting us to get more info on IX in a new simulated universe update, but until then, we don't know much about it. That is all. And thank you for listening to my Yap Sesh.